This is Roger Federer, 20 Grand Slam champion and one of the greats in tennis, but the craziest thing about him isn't how much he won, but when he stopped. He retired at 41 years old, and while most players end their tennis career at 30, he kept fighting with multiple knee surgeries. Many people assume it's purely about passion, but there is a hidden, often forgotten reason why top athletes leave the sport many years past their prime. Most athletes don't want their friends to know about this. If you look at Messi or Ronaldo or Neymar, fans see that they might no longer show what they used to be. They might not have the same speed or skill. It's normal until they risk their health. And we, the people, start to ask the question, why do the great athletes keep risking their bodies? We talk about resilience and passion, but these athletes have something in common, something that they usually have around with them all the time. It's everywhere. For years, people didn't understand why end a career in bad shape when you can do it in glory, and the truth lies right under everyone's eyes. You can spot it when athletes play their matches, when they go to interviews, when they lift their trophies. But everybody seems to miss it. They literally wear it on them. And that is branding. Well, it all comes down to sponsors. When athletes start their sports career, they often sign with powerful brands like Nike or Adidas. But what does that have to do with retirement? Well, before signing with an important athlete like Michael Jordan or Ronaldo, they agree on a specific period of time, usually around a few years, in which they have to be active as athletes and promote the brands wearing their shoes and shirts. These signed contracts attract more people to the brands, and they usually pay millions of dollars to the athletes. Both parts win as the athletes make a fortune, while Nike and Adidas receive huge visibility from the fans of the athletes. Sounds good, right? But there is a catch. When Ronaldo signs with Nike for a period of time, he makes big-time money out of his deal. That's why he's a billionaire after all. But only if he continues to play until the end of the agreement. Otherwise, he often loses millions of dollars from his own pocket if the deal is not respected. And top athletes don't want that. You see, big brands usually have a special commission in their contracts that encourages players to play until the end of the agreement. It's a common method used to assure maximum visibility. So players sign big contracts and play longer without retiring from the sport. This was Federer's case. When he signed with Uniqlo in 2018, he agreed to play for a couple more years. He had many surgeries but kept on playing because in the end, time really is money. Zlatan Ibrahimovic did the same thing, and although he was facing many problems at the end of his career, he kept playing, and so did Messi and Ronaldo, and fans love seeing their favorite footballers play for a couple more years. Ronaldo reportedly has a lifetime deal with Nike since 2016. Which consists of a $1 billion deal. It's a rare distinction that only 200 players received apart from him, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. These contracts ensure brand recognition and strategic marketing down for global icons like Cristiano Ronaldo or Roger Federer. But most of the time, it's not purely about contracts actually. Some athletes simply keep going because they genuinely love the sport and would like to play forever, grinding even when times are hard because they were born for this. And whatever the contract deal, they will never let themselves bought by any sponsors. But still, contracts and sponsorship deals play a huge role in the timeline of a top-tier athlete's career. McDonald finished his career in brutal conditions after suffering multiple surgeries and having trouble training. But he continued to play tennis against all odds, proving why he is the champion everybody knows. Even though him and Federer had business deals to finish, he stayed for the joy of tennis, ensuring the glorious ending to one of the sport's greatest eras, the Big Three. Even Buffon played football into his mid-40s despite physical problems and declining reflexes. Everybody was telling him to retire, but he refused for many years. So after all, these exceptional athletes retired late due to a mix of pure passion and contracts. And the fans need this because iconic athletes always remind us how beautiful sports can be, creating pieces of history, improving longevity while being the idols of billions of people around the world. In the end, money is an important part of the deal. But after all, it all comes down to the player, his motivation and his personal goals. Mid-tier athletes might value brands more than their personal passions sometimes, but legends will always choose their own way. Even so, the next time you see an aged peak athlete hesitating to retire, remember the Nike shoes he's wearing, or his Adidas shirt that sometimes might have 9-figure deals on them, and you will be close to your answer. No matter the cost of their success, I believe that passion will always be the strongest voice that any sportsman will have. Because in the end, we need someone to remind us of how perseverance and hard work will lead to memorable moments. And that is why we will always love them for never giving up on us, and for sharing their journey for as long as they will be able to, and writing a part of their history with us, the very people that believe in them. Thank you for watching this video. Consider subscribing, as I am a small channel, just starting out, and I will see you in the next one.